because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Arizona State Sun Devils, Mountain America Stadium in Tempe. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Arizona Wildcats, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Sun Devils will put it away to start the game. Coming out with it, it's Patterson. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Wildcats offense will get first crack at it today. Guys, Arizona State just took the Territorial Cup and just beat Arizona about the head and shoulders with it. 35-0 at halftime last year, and you've got to think that Arizona has spent every day since plotting their revenge.
I mean, you talk about like frying pan to the head, 640-plus yards of offense a year ago. Like, it was embarrassing. Arizona State did what they want, how they wanted, when they wanted, running, throwing, whatever it was. Arizona has a lot to be embarrassed about, and I'm looking forward to this football.
Yeah, we had a chance to see all the playmakers for Arizona State, too, in that game a year ago, right? It was Levitt at quarterback, Scatterbo at running back doing his thing. The only piece of bad news for Arizona State in that game was they lost their best wide receiver, Jordan Tyson, to injury. He wouldn't play in the Big 12 title game or in the playoff. But this is an Arizona State team that is still loaded offensively, and they're looking to light up the scoreboard.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Fafita. He's got an open man. There he goes. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Arizona has the offense humming, set up with another first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Wants to go up top. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Arizona comes out with another first down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Makes the catch. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. Looking to throw. Had to throw it before he wanted.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's 1st and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
Back to pass on 2nd down. And the pressure was too much. They get it at the 15.
And you can tell this offense, they just don't feel comfortable running the football. 1st and goal situation, a lot of times it's a run. They throw an incomplete pass. 2nd and goal, it's a sack. This offense, they've got to find a way to stretch this defense. Maybe some crossing routes. Maybe throw it up to one of the big fellas. They got to find something better to execute down here in the red zone.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Arizona State Sun Devils offense will have its first possession of the game. not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football, and one of the biggest reasons is the versatility now at the tight end position, and these are two of the best in the entire country.
Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air, it's Clement. It's caught. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Spits it out to the back. Grab near the marker. It's Brown. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. Makes the grab. Stop is made at the 8, but it'll be enough to set up a 1st and goal.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Touchdown, Sun Devils! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. Lining up for the PAT.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Patterson. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Give to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Now the play fake. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Oh, they're after him. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Offense couldn't get anything going in rhythm there. They're just trying to give themselves some space. Couldn't come up with a completion on 3rd down. Looks like they're going to be punting.
Gets his first one of the day away. Might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. Looking to throw, it's Clement. Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Got a man. It's Hugo. He goes out of bounds across the 25, marking at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. Got him downfield. They finally get him on the ground, and that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the 2nd quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Going to look downfield again. Blasted as he lets it go. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Arizona State! They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And here's the return. He's out of bounds at the 17-yard line. Excellent job by the kick coverage unit to keep him from getting the sideline. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Leaves it with the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to throw. It's Fafita. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the 3rd on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're in the top 25 in the country and get
picked off. What a way to set him up. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
Takes a hit as he fires. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, 2nd down coming. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Moss. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. From the gun. Wants to pass. Throws to the back. And it's picked off right at the goal line. They'll bring him down at the 14-yard line, and that return of the interception has this offense with spectacular field position. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Still on his feet at the 25. Looking for more room. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
To the air. It's Levin. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
And the Sun Devils trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Bringing the heat. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. We make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to try to create some space and give yourself an opportunity not to throw out of your own end zone. They didn't hold up in protection. They give up the sack, but thank goodness they didn't give up a safety.
And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And it's caught. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Patterson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. They'll go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Third and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. Pocket breaking down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Right down the boulevard. It's good. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. It's Levin. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's not afraid to go deep. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete. The Sun Devils will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. They'll start this drive going to the air. They're setting up the screen. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Going for the big play. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Trying to pick up a first down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. He's loose. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. Just got to get him to the ground quickly.
He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
Here's a heat. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Quick completion on the out route. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Back to throw, it's Levin. Touchdown, Sun Devils! Fitted in the window for the score.
Man, that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
He'll bring it out. It's Hunter. And the returner is stopped. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll use a timeout. Before halftime, maybe time for one or two more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He'll try it again. Nice move to keep running. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Now facing a 3rd and long. And with time running out here in the first half, not willing to invite disaster, the offense takes a knee, and they'll go to the break trailing. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellows, the Territorial Cup rivalry is among the most bitter in football, and so far today, these two have really butted heads.
Arizona will kick off to get the second half underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Dropping back, it's Levitt. Tight end finds a soft spot. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the Sun Devils can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Fires to the right. Wide open downfield. Wide open on the right. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. The Sun Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. Now from inside the red zone. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Off play action on first down. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. And the Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Snagged in the middle, it's Burnett. And he's dragged down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains because of his ability at...
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Arizona runs out the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Let's see what he can do with it. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O's. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. That's caught. It's Tyson. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. Looking for a man. It's Levin. Makes the catch. It's Udo. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last.
Touchdown, Arizona State! And the pummeling has started. Sparky is putting the pitchfork to them as Arizona State stretches the lead.
And they got this thing cooking. They've got all the momentum. They've handled the moment of this rivalry game really, really well, and the momentum firmly on their side.
Sparky's a team that always just seems to be going for the jugular. If you give them an opening, they're going to take it. And right now, they're pulling away.
And the return man is stopped, and now they'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Wants to go up top on first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? It's a seam wide open. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Running back searching for a hole. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. Quickly out to the tight end. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The Wildcats are marching down the field. Sends it back in motion. Here's the handoff. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Looking to pass. It's Fafita. It's complete to the left. Turning on the Jets. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And it's another 1st and 10 play. Great pass. It's complete.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Got the back over the middle. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Slams it ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona! No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's...
And the defense gets to him and snuffs out the 2, and they will draw no closer here. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Grab near the sticks. It's Tyson. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to throw, it's Levin. Quickly complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Going to sling it on second down. And they can't make the connection, and 3 quarters are in the book as we head to the 4th. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Tyson. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. And the Sun Devils will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He caught it. Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. Wants to keep it in the air. Touchdown, Sun Devils! And the punishment has been extended. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Makes the quick grab.
I know a lot of people don't like prevent yourself from winning, but when I'm up by 3 scores in the 4th quarter, I am not giving up a single big play. I'm letting you check it down, throw it in front of me. I'm going to tackle you. I'm going to let that clock tick because I am up and that clock is running out.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. This time they'll go to the running game. Got enough for the 1st. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the 1st. An array of possibilities here. Going to take a shot at this DB. He's got it inside the 15. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Looking downfield, it's Fafita. Pressure coming. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. They want to see if they can score the deuce. He's looking to pass. He's got it, so they convert the 2 and keep just a flicker of hope alive, down 2 possessions. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They unleashed an aerial assault, looking deep down the right side. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they could.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Makes the grab. It's Tyson. Crosses the 35 from the 33. It's 1st and 10. Quick pass on the fly motion. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. To the air on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. The sure hand, it's Tyson. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. The Sun Devils are flying down the field. Dropping back, it's Levin. Catch in the middle, it's Hamilton. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly.
This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. Bringing it back, and they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And the Wildcats want to pick up the tempo.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle, back on the line, make the defense communicate. Maybe you can catch them sleeping.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. 1st down for this offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Hudson. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Patterson.
And that's exactly what this defense needs to do. The clock is your friend. Try to keep them in bounds. No big plays, and let that clock just tick.
Going up top again. And he throws another interception. His 3rd of the night. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. He might want another play. Back to throw, it's Levin. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Sun Devils now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it inside the 30. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. There he goes, breaking the pocket. Pulls it in. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Motion from the wideout. He's looking to throw. Under fire. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Brown. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. And here's the pick. And oh, did they need that right now. Touchdown Wildcats. And they turn it into a defensive score.
Oh, they could not have come up with a bigger play at a more opportune time. The defense getting the interception and taking it back to the house right at a point in the game when it looked like the offense was maybe going to pad their lead and seal this one. All of a sudden, this game has gotten really interesting.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers in the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this,
the offense coughs it up. And the offense gets the ball back. How lucky are they? 5 points of pressure, high and tight. The Sun Devils have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and he'll loft one deep down the left side. And he crosses the goal line for the late touchdown, and that one just might finish this baby off.
Well, they get the touchdown when they needed it most. That score now makes it a 2-possession game, and guys, with just seconds to go on the game clock, this thing is all but over.
They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the move from in. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Back to throw, it's Fafita. He's taking the deep shot. For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Oh, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense comes.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he takes it in on the final play of the game. You played through the echo of the whistle, and they did that with the ceiling touchdown. So the latest edition of the Duel in the Desert in the books, and Arizona State will take home college football's oldest rivalry trophy. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.